G'day folks and welcome. In this video I just want to give you a brief history on Australia Day. So back in 13th of May 1787, a convoy of 11 ships led by Captain Arthur Phillip embarked on a journey from Portsmouth, England that lasted 8 months and travelled over 24,000 kilometres across the Indian Ocean. Their mission was to establish a penal colony in New South Wales, Australia, at the site of Botany Bay where Captain James Cook first landed on the shores of Australia in 1770. This new penal colony was to be consisting of convicts, guards and government officials to overlook and manage the new settlement. There were 1,420 souls that left England, and of those 736 were convicts of men, women and children. During that long 8 months there was 104 deaths and 20 births. When the ships finally arrived at Botany Bay, Captain Phillip made the decision after 3 days of scouting that the site was not suitable to establish a settlement. His reasoning was because of the poor soil, lack of fresh water, and the bay exposed to strong sea winds, failing to provide adequate safety for his ships. Leaving the ships anchored at Botany Bay, Captain Phillip set sail north to search for more suitable locations. He arrived at an area named Port Jackson, named by James Cook years earlier. Satisfied with the location, having a natural harbour and reliable fresh water, Phillip named the site Sydney Cove after the first Viscount Sydney, the British Home Secretary. We know this location today as the City of Sydney. Phillip returned with the rest of the fleet and officially came ashore on the 26th of January 1788, raising the British flag and claimed the land in the name of the British government. So on the 26th of January we celebrate Australia Day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief summary of the First Fleet and Australia Day. There's quite a lot of interesting history based upon the First Fleet and the colonisation of Australia. Not all of it's good, there's a lot of bad there as well, but hopefully we can recognise the mistakes we've made in the past and not make the same mistakes in the future. Speaking of mistakes, not everything went to plan in this painting. As you can see, when I was coming to do the water, I should have laid the wash down first and then did detail on the waves later. This is pretty much a beginner's mistake, and I admit I'm a beginner, especially when it comes to watercolours, but that's what this exercise is all about. There are some things I would definitely do differently, and even though it didn't turn out exactly how I would have expected it, I did learn a bit, I did enjoy the process, and I look forward to continuing learning more. Well folks, looks like we're coming to the end of this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my little brief summary of Australia Day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this process and perhaps learnt something today. And if you'd like to see more content like this, more of my ramblings, then please subscribe to my channel. Well folks, that's just about it, so I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a great Australia Day and enjoy being creative.